The Father instructs us to take this into consideration with an open heart. The sins that you committed in the past as a result of your accidental engagement with the occult have been forgiven. The moment you sought me out in contrition and repented, forgiveness was granted to you. You are able to approach me personally because of the sacrifice and labor that was done on the cross. Forgiveness is concerned with your eternal status, whereas remission is concerned with the temporary consequences of your actions, which are the consequence of the choices you make and the consequences you reap. As a result of your contrition, the command of the law has been released. There is no longer any application of the punishment for witchcraft. This trespass is pardoned in the name of heaven, which is supremely powerful. Do you remember how I breathed the Holy Spirit into some of the apostles and gave them the Holy Spirit? This now, you are to receive the same fresh wind of the Spirit. It completely purifies and eliminates all sin. Now, with regard to those individuals who are near to you and who are targeted by the predators of the adversary, make your hand available to them and extend an invitation to pray for repentance alongside you. Even if they are hesitant, they will have to answer for it in front of me. Nevertheless, it won't be required at all. Forgiveness is something that my heart longs for, and repentance is the key that unlocks that door, even for those who are afraid that their misdeeds are beyond forgiveness. Your mission is to reach out to people who, like you, have a fear of the worst and to show them the kindness and mercy that I have shown to you. This is your duty. Lastly, let's talk about the gift of seeing that is within you. Refrain from ignoring the call. You require direction and instruction, but you must keep this in mind. It is imperative that you take part in my plans. Take heart and don't give up. In order to continue forward with joy, you need renew your commitment. The plan of heaven is already being carried out. Today, the Father says, I have placed you in this life. You are now walking out in my name. I position you in this life. I have placed you in your life in the same way that I placed Adam in the land of the garden. It was Adam's responsibility to take care of and maintain the region that I had assigned to him. Similarly, it is your responsibility to tend and keep whatever it is that I have entrusted to you as a responsibility. This is the day when I urge you to accept complete responsibility for the influences that cross your borders on a regular basis. I am a God who is familiar with territory, and I am requesting that you develop a sense of territoriality over the ground. This territory will reflect the resources, time, and people that I have connected you to within my kingdom. We will never longer give in to the adversary. It is no longer acceptable to give in to feelings of deficiency, fear, illness, rejection, grief, or brokenheartedness. It is not my intention for you to be broken by the adversary, according to the Father. You are not destined to get that, nor is it your share. It is the Father who says, I have equipped you. At the beginning of the year 2000, I prepared a collection of weaponry for you to use. Today is the day when you will unlock the doors to the arsenal and take upon yourself the things that I have sacrificed human blood in order to give you the ability to do. The Father encourages you to get up. There is a sense of anticipation and eagerness for the fight among the angelic hosts that have been entrusted to you. They are clapping their swords on their shields. However, until you take the initiative in the conflict, they will not move forward. It is possible for those who are opposed to joy to feel the hair on the back of their necks rising up. Even though they are unable to see it just yet, they have a feeling that they are about to lose. What are you eagerly anticipating? Take control of your ground. Deliver the fight to the adversary. Today, the Father declares it to be. On this day, you will exult with your foot in the neck of your adversaries, and you will know that the victory that I paid for on the cross is allotted to you in your position and circumstances. Today, the Father tells you that it is time for you to take flight. All throughout this season, we have been getting ready to take off. Despite the fact that I have made your life easier, I have asked a lot of you. Consider this not a form of deprivation but rather a step that is essential. I am not taking away what you require, rather, I am getting rid of things and yes, even relationships that make it difficult for me to accomplish what I have set out to do. The fulfillment of your deepest desires in accordance with my plan is my ultimate objective. Right now, I require your whole participation. Embrace this process, for you will soon find that you are flying through the air. As we go out on this trip together, I want you to keep in mind that there will be difficulties and roadblocks along the way. Nonetheless, you should have faith in the plan that I have for you. Acknowledge the unpredictability of the situation and have faith that everything is developing as it should. It is important to keep in mind that progress frequently results from confronting challenges head-on and emerging from the experience more resilient. As you work through the process of bringing your happiness into alignment with my plan, it is essential to acknowledge the importance of engaging in self-reflection and introspection. Take the time to fully comprehend your aspirations and principles, as well as the ways in which they correspond to the course of action that I have outlined for you. Because you have a profound understanding of who you are, you will have a greater understanding of how to navigate the possibilities and problems that come your way. Furthermore, keep in mind that pleasure is not a destination but rather a voyage of discovery. Instead of continually aiming for some future level of bliss, it is crucial to discover joy and fulfillment in the present now. This is the most significant stage of life. The process of growth and transformation is something that you should embrace, and you should have faith that my plan for you will bring you to greater fulfillment and contentment. As you embark on this journey toward your ultimate happiness that is connected with my purpose, it is important that you embrace the process, have faith in yourself and in my guidance, and be aware that you will soon find yourself flying to new heights of joy and fulfillment. Have faith in me, have faith in yourself, and be open to the journey that lies ahead. You were never intended to be a wanderer who stumbled along. You are crafted to navigate the heights of my spirit, a region that many people can only visualize in their dreams. The ethereal atmosphere that I create will eventually become your natural environment. When you are in this vantage position, you will be able to conduct quick visits, during which you will acquire profound understanding and return with enormous riches. From this moment forward, I will activate the spirit of counsel and understanding inside you. Not only will this protect you, but it will also save many people from the enemy's hidden traps, which are not visible from the ground. As a result, give yourself over completely to me. A conscious effort has been made to prepare for this. Rather than being designed to be comfy, it was intended to strengthen your wings. Now is the moment to put your faith in me, to extend your wings, and to take the trip that I have planned for you. The Father tells you today that you are traveling a challenging journey, and the loads that you carry can at times feel overbearing. Therefore, it is imperative that you comprehend this fundamental reality: I will never abandon you. There is no change in the intensity of my love for you. It is always present in your life. Those who are near to you and those who are in your immediate vicinity will misunderstand me and, as a result, misrepresent me. You should not let their acts influence you. even if they cause you to feel uncertainty or detachment. Put your focus on the crucifixion of my Son. I have made this sacrifice in order to give you the opportunity to feel the completeness of my love for you. It is the greatest demonstration of my love for you. I love you to the extent that I love you to the extent that I love you. Because I shall never stop being love, the fact that I love you is an all-encompassing and unchanging reality. As a person, I am love. Those who are a part of your life, even within the past 24 hours, have brought to your attention the fact that religion is not only a dead religion but also a barren and bankrupt religion. The Father encourages you to have hope. As far as I am concerned, there is no going back now. The doors of my unrivaled favor are now open to you in the eyes of those whose attitudes and choices have set them at enemy with you and, as a result, at hostility with me. Therefore, there is no going back or diverting to the right hand or the left hand, since the doors of my favor are now open to you. You are not and will never take a stand by yourself. The crucifixion of my Son was an outpouring of love from my heart for you that included a no going back, point of no return principle. It was the cross that marked the beginning of eternity. I will not be deterred or dissuaded from my hot pursuit of my love and passion for you, says the Father. I will not make any changes to my course of action. Please take a moment to slow down. I ask that you pause for a time in my tranquility. I will completely engulf you in my hug and cover you in such a way that there will be nothing left aside but the love that I have for you. The Father will tell you to receive my love. Disengage yourself, my dearest. It is important to not let the failures of others discourage you. As a result of the fact that they do not comprehend and will never comprehend my purposes that are being carried out around you even at this very moment, it is demonstrated that they cannot be considered significant in the grand scheme of things. My pursuit of you is unrelenting, and the extent of my love for you is limitless. Stop what you're doing, direct your attention to me, and give yourself permission to be enfolded in my love. This is a safe haven where you will discover the solace and fortitude that you are looking for. Thank you for accepting my affection, and know that I am always by your side. Turn your attention inward, where I sit enthroned over your heart and all the affairs in your life, the Father says today. I am the most important thing in your life. I want you to stop frantically dashing from problem to problem and putting out fires. Instead, you should look to me and remember that I am faithful. Take a moment to pause in your spirit. In the midst of all the tumult and the unrelenting demands of the natural environment, do you become aware of that sound resonating? This is the sound of happiness that is about to burst forth in your life. I am bringing about a shift that will offer you delight because you are deserving of living with this sort of happiness. It is an explosion of joy. You have been surrounded by people who are devoid of joy, a community of folks who are joyless, people who have no hope and experience no enjoyment because they are unable to take their eyes off the negativity that is all around them. Despite the fact that they may have shunned you, you must realize that this was all part of my plan. Refrain from allowing their behavior to define you. I am taking you from that atmosphere and bringing you into the delight that is filled with vitality and unrestrainedness that is characteristic of my territory. In the process of embracing this excitement and allowing it to envelop you with yells of celebration and ecstasy, the doors to the prisons that have been a part of your existence will suddenly open. As the miracles begin to come together, they will manifest themselves in every facet of your world. Be willing to accept the unexpected. Be on the lookout for indications of my favor in unexpected locations, such as oil, gold, or even manifestations that appear to be weird or ridiculous. It gives me great pleasure to take those who believe they have me figured out by surprise by bringing forth miraculous, unexpected, and extraordinary manifestations of healing, answered prayer, and the fulfillment of joyful expectancy. Today is the day when I do things differently. Take a courageous step into this delight. You should allow it to permeate your being and accept the messiness and the unconventionality. It is not necessary to be concerned with the viewpoints of individuals who are concerned with religious appropriateness. They will come after us. Their happiness will be a direct result of the joy that you experience and the joy that I freely offer. What makes you happy right now will one day make them happy as well. Neither religious performance nor strict adherence to expectations are relevant to our discussion. A metamorphosis that is driven by genuine, uncontrolled joy is the subject of this discussion. Take it on board, and you will see a change in your life. Today, in a moment of adoration, the Father declares, I will meet you. In the fullness of my presence, I will bring about the shift, the change, and the transformation that you have been pleading for. Despite the fact that you have pondered and inquired, now is the time of year when all of your inquiries will be answered, and all of your worries and uncertainties will be lifted and removed in an instant. When Abraham left, he did not know where he was going. The same faith and trust that achieved the same results in Abraham's life will produce the same results in your life as well. I am taking you into a position of trust and cluelessness via this process. This is your holy, holy, holy moment, so pay attention, my dearly adored. I have reached the point in time where everything that I have promised will transition from the world of faith potential to the realm of manifesting substance. Have faith in me. Put your trust in me. In order to bring about the miracles, and the miracles beyond miracles that identify your daily experience as a master stroke by the hand of the Master, you should call out to me because my ear is bent low and my eye is open to hear and see. God has said, I am aware of your suffering, and I am aware of your pain. Losses have been so severe and agonizing that they are beyond the capacity of humans to bear suffering. According to what I've seen, God should now come to me. Again, I urge you to come to me. Run into my name, run into my grace, for all of my blessings that have touched you and blessed you with a piece of my kindness. Now comes the entire outpouring of healing, restoration, and redemption. Run into my name. Because I have forgiven you, I have washed you and washed you voluntarily with my unending love, grace, and passion. Sin will not be able to mar you because I have removed it. Because I am with you, the things that were lost are now being compensated for with a measure of my goodness that you have not yet experienced or come to know. I am bringing change, transformation, and glory that is above anything that you have felt or experienced in the past, says God. Therefore, go ahead and worship, go ahead and luxuriate in my love and my heart, for there is no other plan that I have for you than this. Today, the Father instructs us to look inside, for it is through patience that we will be able to own our souls. Along the course that you have selected, you go across a wilderness. Both patience with the unfolding of my promise and patience with yourself are essential components of patience. Despite the difficulties it presents, this route will lead to your spiritual development. Have faith in the trip. Never forget that I am the fourth man in that fire when you are confronted with the challenge of the fiery trial. Fight against the urge to give in to the desires of your body. I purify and empower you by embracing the sanctity that I bring into your life. When you are in the midst of the shaking, you should choose to listen to my quiet, small voice as I tell you that this is the method to take you through it. I have not abandoned you without any guidance regarding what needs to be done next. There are times when the darkness that lies ahead of you is not able to prevent you from moving forward or divert you from your destiny calling. Have no fear of the shadows that are approaching. Anxieties are the source of these figments, which are nothing more than delusions. I am located within you. I am a continual presence and an unwavering source of power. I am the very essence of your being. Seek me out in the acts of kindness that you perform for other people and in the compassion that you have for a stranger. Love that is directed toward me is love that is poured outward. Refusing to take care of oneself is equivalent to neglecting another person. We are a single entity. My existence is the origin of everything that is. You will not find the power you seek in external things. Rather, it is in your relationship to me that you will find it. Reach out to me, and you will discover a purpose in life as well as the unyielding power to endure any storm. I notice that your dependence on external circumstances is leading you to feel anxious and uneasy. This is what the Father says to you today. You are looking for solace and encouragement, and you will find that they are easily accessible to you. Pay close attention. Get rid of this reliance on human beings. I am already present within you. I am the entire essence of what it means to obtain redemption and righteousness. You can find me by turning your attention inward, to the very center of your being. That is the place where you will find genuine salvation. It is not worth your time to pursue transient results, the acclaim of people, or achievements in the entire world. These are illusions that only provide satisfaction for a short period of time. Pay attention to me. It is I who provides you with nutrition and who serves as the staff that supports you. You don't have to work non-stop to fulfill your requirements. Discover ways to take pleasure and satisfaction in your work, even though it has its place. It should not become a weight that you carry only for the purpose of surviving. As your own being, I am the source of your life power. Take into consideration that you are a garden, and that I, the tree of life, am securely established in the middle of it. You have been brought into your life in the same way that I brought Adam and Eve into the paradise that is known as Eden. The power that you possess originates from the presence of me. I am a powerful force within you. Your truth, your way, and your life are all found in me. If you have faith in this reality, the worries that are holding you back will begin to release their grip. You are not the only one. To get there, you just need to split a piece of wood. When you lift up a stone, you will discover that I am there. I am here, a constant source of strength and supply, bringing you to the very fulfillment of my promise. I am here. Find the tranquility and safety that you are looking for by leaning into me. Today, the Father tells us that the circumstances we find ourselves in are a direct result of the actions we are taking. To achieve a different result, you will need to undertake a different course of action. You are at a crossroads, struggling under the weight of your worries and looking for some relief. During these times, my clarity is able to cut through the fog that you are experiencing. Always keep in mind that I am not a far-off God, but rather an ever-present power that is only a few breaths away from your nose. While I am standing by your side, the world will provide you with obstacles that will put your faith and determination to the test. One should not view these as penalties or disqualifications, rather, they are chances. Your spirit is refined, your character is forged, and your unshakable trust in me is demonstrated via how you use them. I want to reassure you that you are not alone in those challenges that you are going through. My kingdom is not a kingdom that is driven by sentiments or emotions. Rather, it is a kingdom that is driven by everlasting realities that can be accessed via your trust in me and your deference to my voice. Because I am Melchizedek, the eternal priest king, I am able to exist beyond the confines of time. My existence is devoid of beginning and end. I am the manifestation of the divine because I am the expression of everything that is sacred. My own essence permeates you, your day, and each and every minute of your life. You are not a byproduct of the universe by chance, rather, you are a treasured creation that is woven into the fabric of reality. You are equipped with the power to triumph over every challenge thanks to this divinely bestowed spark that resides within you. Reflect on the path you've traveled. You should think back on the challenges you have overcome, the mountains you have scaled, and the storms you have experienced. Every single win, no matter how great or how tiny, is a demonstration of the resiliency that I have instilled within you. These same unchanging features are present in you at this very moment. Be not swayed by uncertainty in any way. Confront difficulties head-on, secure in the knowledge that I will be by your side at all times. It is advisable to seek solace in the place of prayer if your fears cloud your judgment. I pray that the awareness that I am listening will bring you some measure of comfort. Let your tongue pray for this. This phase of uneasiness is merely a necessary chapter in the story that you are currently telling. Your commitment will be strengthened and your faith will be refined as you go through this crucible. Upon completion of this time period, you will emerge more confident, your trust will be more unshakable, and your connection to me will be deeper. Putting your faith in the unchanging tide of my love that propels you onward is essential. I am not adrift, rather, my solid hand is guiding you in the right direction. My intentions for you are wonderful, and they are filled to the brim with reason and significance. There is reason to have hope, since even in the darkest of nights, the dawn will arrive.